Yeah, I don't even know if this is gonna be a video, to be honest. But hello everyone and welcome back to another video. Yeah, so WWE Summerslam was yesterday, and that pay-per-view, man, it's not even called pay-per-views anymore, but it was horrible. That's all I'm gonna say. There was a chance that I was gonna go to it like in real life, and I'm happy I didn't. There was like maybe two good things that happened on that show. So like the two good things that happened was that Io Sky cashed in on Bianca Belair and LA Knight won the Slim Jim Battle Royal. I'm guessing if you clicked on this video, you know what I'm talking about. Still, for some reason, people just dick ride Bianca Belair. I saw people commenting on Io Sky's post, like, there's this one comment, it's deleted now because I'm guessing they got backlash for commenting this, but it was something along the lines of, that's Bianca's title or something like that, and you don't deserve it. And some people are trying to turn this into a racist thing. I saw someone comment saying black people can't have shit. This has nothing to do with race, considering Io is literally Asian. By the way, Bianca Belair is not only the longest reigning women's champion of the past, like, you know, God knows, modern era is what they're describing it as. On top of that, she's been involved with rivalries for the title for the past like 3 years now, since WrestleMania 37. She's had a title match at WrestleMania for the past 3 years. I don't know how you can make it about race when they literally gave Bianca the world in the women's division for the past 3 years. Ooh. Anyways, I've been wanting Io to win the championship for like a year now, so I'm really happy about Io getting her opportunity. I hope they don't just fucking shit on it, but like with Liv Morgan, they gave her the title and then it went away after like a week. Ooh. Oh my god, that was on his head if I had another second to survive. Anyways, moving on. By the way, I'm pretty sure the title of this video is like SummerSlam was horrible or something like that. If you like the show, you don't have to agree with me. Don't get all offended just because I didn't like it, please, because wrestling fans are weird as hell. LA Knight won the Battle Royal in probably the most predictable match of the night, besides like Cody versus Brock. I will tell you what wasn't predictable about Cody versus Brock was that ending. I was not expecting them to shake hands or whatever. I thought they were gonna kiss there for a second, not gonna lie, but yeah, let me get back into what I didn't like about the show, which was almost everything. There was almost no title changes, which, like I said, if Io didn't win the title last night, there would have been literally no title changes on one of the biggest shows of the year. I feel like WWE has been way more scared to take chances as of late. I kind of get Gunther, because Gunther, like, in my opinion, I think he should be the one to break the record for longest reigning Intercontinental Champion. But the rest, I feel like at least one or two of them should have changed titles. Then again, a lot of the championships weren't even on the show. Austin Theory was on the show, he was just in the Battle Royal. Rhea Ripley wasn't on the show for some reason. What the hell was that? What the fuck? Oh, we were supposed to get Becky Lynch versus Trish Stratus. They cut that from the show for some reason. Like, they were literally building up to that match for like the past 2 months, and then they were just like, yeah, let's just cut it. Ricochet lost to Logan Paul for some reason. I felt like Ricochet needed that win more than Logan, not gonna lie. Like, what has Ricochet been doing the past, how long has he been in WWE for now? Not much. He had like a US title reign and Intercontinental title reign, and that's all I can remember. To be honest, I don't even remember much of it. Moving on to Cody versus Brock. I'm not gonna lie, I got bored watching that match. I don't know if it was boring to other people, but I got bored watching it. After like the third time Brock pushed him out of the ring, I was just kind of like, all right, this is repetitive as hell. Not only the rivalry, but just the match, I guess. I still feel like it should have had a stipulation. It should have been like no holds barred or something like that. Anyways, Cody ended up winning, so yeah. All right, let's talk about my biggest critique of the night, even more than Jimmy attacking Jay, which we'll get into that after this, I guess. Finn Balor did not win the title. Now, okay, fine, I guess, but this was a huge missed opportunity in my opinion. God knows where they're gonna go with this. I think Raw is about to get really repetitive, but I felt like what they should have done was have Finn Balor win the title and then Damian Priest cashes in. That would have been like perfect storytelling, like the perfect way to set up a story, right? If they didn't want Finn to win the title, they could have had Damian Priest cash in and make it a triple threat match, or at least cash in on Rollins after the match. They did neither. They did the most worthless thing they could have done for the story, and that's just have Seth win, make it look like it was Damian's fault, which in my opinion didn't even look like it was Damian's fault. And now Seth Rollins still has the title, which in my opinion his championship reign has been boring. It's not his fault. I think it's just the booking. I love Seth Rollins. It's just his reign hasn't been booked too well. Well, he's only been going up against the Judgment Day. He had something going on with Braun Breaker, but I don't really watch NXT. I try to keep up with it, but I don't watch it. But yeah, I just think there was so much potential wasted for that match. Now, let's get to the main event, Roman versus Jey Uso. Boring match. I'm sorry if you enjoyed it, but it was just boring. And this one I actually watched the full way through, unlike the Brock match. Did have some moments where I was on the edge of my seat thinking like, oh my god, Jay's about to win, but it was so predictable, man. When Jay hit that frog splash on Roman, I was just like, okay, let me guess, someone's gonna pull out his leg. Yup. And then I saw the guy, I was just like, oh, let me guess, it's Jimmy. And yup, it was. It's just getting so predictable, man. I saw some comments on Instagram just being like, remember, he's a heel. Heels cheat the win. And I'm just like, but no, that's not the point. If it's The Miz or something like that, I get it, right? But Roman Reigns is supposed to be like this dominant force to be reckoned with. And like, they're just making him seem weak the more and more he has to cheat the win. Like with Cody Rhodes and stuff like that, I get it, kinda, because they didn't want to make Cody Rhodes seem weak, although I still feel like if they had Cody win clean, he wouldn't have looked weak because he put one hell of a fight up against Roman in that match. I didn't get my expectations too high for The Rock to come back, because some people were saying that The Rock was going to come back. Yeah, he didn't. Another really annoying part about this rivalry, by the way, Solo's character and motivations are so unknown. Is that supposed to be the point? I don't really know, but he's constantly attacking Jay and Jimmy, and it's just like, it's like a vendetta against them too. And it's just like, what is this dude's motivations? Like, did Roman promise him that good Glock if, you know, he promised the okay, they're fucking cousins. I probably I shouldn't say that. It's just like, is he just that loyal to Roman that he's just like, if fucking anyone disrespects Roman, he's just like, ugh, like mouth drooling and shit, like, ugh, I can't fucking, I gotta protect my tribal chief. Also, this isn't really a critique, I just found it funny. I liked the part where Paul Heyman was like begging Jay, just like, oh, he's your family, you grew up with him, and then yet he's not saying the same thing to Roman when he's beating the shit out of Jay. Just a little something that I found funny. I understand that's the point, he's supposed to be manipulative, but I think that's everything that happened during SummerSlam that was worth talking about for me, at least. I can go and cover literally everything about the show, but I just kind of wanted to cover everything that I found important. Oh my god. That worked out so well, but it made no sense. Well, anyways, that's all I have for you today. Once again, these are my opinions. Don't get offended by them. You're welcome to argue them, but just try to keep it respectful. But yeah, that's all for today. If you're new here and felt like you enjoyed, feel free to subscribe. And see you guys all in the next one. Peace.
About the timing, little revive with a brand new bitch, only Halloween vibes, and you know I never miss. I just let them all play, cause they ain't gotta like this. Yeah, I live it up, but I never asked to exist. Yeah.